Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mental Health Mandates, a show where we talk about the importance. It's a mandate from God about the importance of taking care of our mental health, as well as an avenue for men to have a date. So it's a team that hits two topics. Number one is a mandate. When God gives you a mandate, this is your mandate. Mental health is a huge mandate because a lot of people are struggling internally, silently with mental health, right? Especially men. And secondly, it's a date with a man. A man hardly goes to a date by himself. He wants to go with a woman. And rarely do men have time to engage themselves and have a community, a group. That's why this platform hit kills. When you say they use one stone to kill two birds, that's what we do on this platform. So once again, good afternoon to those of you. I guess it's break time now in North America. Good evening to you if you're in England or in Nigeria and you're just closing from work. You're in a car driving on your way back home. Drive safely as you listen to us. So today I want to talk about getting back to the flow of things, getting back to the flow of things. Uh, I think we've talked a lot in the past few episodes about the challenges that we have, the causes, the root causes of mental health issues. But it's also good for us to move through some of the solutions to these issues. And one of the solutions is actually getting back to the groove of things. Because um, when we know who we are, we know our goals in life, sometimes you can't always keep up with the goals. Um, you try to be disciplined and focused, but sometimes you drop the ball. When you drop the ball, it is important to get back on it as soon as possible. As soon as possible. If you notice, last week I was in the go. I traveled and I could not have. We didn't have the episode of mental health mandate. I intentionally left it so that I could use it as an example for today. I intentionally said, I missed it. I missed the timing. They're like, okay, let me quickly do it again. I said, no, leave it. Leave it to use it as an example to everyone. Because there's a tendency when you miss one, you're like, oh, I'll do the next one. You miss the second one. The tendency for you to fall off your goals, your purpose is high. And what that creates is that when you drift away, totally away from what your goals were, like in this case, delivering this mental health mandate on a weekly basis. If I miss 1 week, miss 2 weeks, miss 3 weeks, and stop doing it, that creates a mental health crisis because I start thinking, oh Lord, I could not do this. How are people going to feel? I'm processing lots of things. Oh, I start seeing myself like someone that can that cannot finish, that cannot that can st- that starts a goal and does not keep up with it and does not finish, does not get to the finishing line. That becomes a problem. You know, that is why it is important. Even if you miss one, it's okay. It happens. No human being is perfect in this life. No human being is perfect. But immediately get back on track. Get back on it. We all want to be prepared. And I'll go into um, the advantage of being prepared and practicing unpreparedness. So you know, see the way they say yin and yang. It's good to be prepared for something, but it's also good to have an armory of delivering, right? Unprepared, like off the cuff, unprepared. Like most of this mental health mandate that I do, I intentionally come with just an idea, with a topic, and I just come and speak freely. Because it's not all the time in life that you'll be prepared, that you opportunities will come when you're prepared. You have to exercise that unpreparedness muscle. This is part of getting back on track, because when you lose the track the first time, you tend to want to make sure you're ready, you're prepared, so that you compensate for that time that you've lost. You're trying to overcompensate. And if you're not able to prepare well, you drop the ball again. That is why learning how to be unprepared and just go off the cuff, right? It is an armory for you, for your mental health. Now, my Sunday services, I always get prepared. I prepare for my Sunday services. But most times, I use this mental health mandate as an opportunity to just speak from the heart, speak straight from the heart. It's a strength, it's a power to be able to speak straight from the heart and not get all your lines ready, cross all the T's and dot all the I's before you start speaking. No, speak from the heart. And that's what I do with this mental health mandate. I speak straight from the heart. So there's power in being prepared. It's an armory. Get yourself some things you're delivering, prepare for it, but have something else that you just go and talk. Sometimes why do we make these things difficult? It's just a matter of sharing. It's a matter of sharing. One of the greatest solutions to mental health issues is what is called talk therapy. Talk therapy. When you get prepared, you sort of filter all the things that you're going to say. You over filter the things you're going to say. But when you come unprepared, that's when you release all the toxins. Right? You release all the toxins. If you start making mistakes in being unprepared, you see the mistakes you're making. The more you come and speak unprepared, the more you're able to make better sense being unprepared. When people hear you speak, they'll think, oh, this person had already arranged a script, prepared for the whole thing. No, you did not. I've practiced these things over and over again, that speaking off the cuff has become a normal thing for me. I can just start talking and I'll bring points. I'll bring something I did structure before. I'll bring a structure. I'll bring a framework for just speaking off the cuff, because I have practiced it over time now. That has become a part of me. In my Toastmasters Club, there's what we call table topics, where someone just comes with different questions and asks you the questions, expect you to give a 1 to 2 minutes answer. I always jump on it. And it has strengthened my muscle to just speak. Just simply speak. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Getting back on it. If you if you drop the ball, you will drop the ball. It is not easy to be consistent and disciplined all the time with what you want to do. Now, that's a muscle that we all need to perfect. Doing something over and over and over again, you master the act of doing it, right? And without thinking too much or preparing too much or worrying too much, about it. But sometimes when you drop the ball, it's important to get on again so that you catch up with consistency, right? Don't overthink it before you get back, because when you overthink it, you would think your way through 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 1 year, and you keep thinking. And that thinking will change from thinking to worrying and now regretting. And all of that, it's a heavy metal on your mental health. It's heavy because you're processing internally now, oh my God, I'm this, why I couldn't do this, and the next time you want to try something, you're scared because you think you're going to drop the ball again. You're going to lose trust in yourself. You won't believe in yourself anymore because of that thing that's happened. I was just going to say, normally I do this men's mental health mandate on my laptop. So my laptop failed this morning. It failed this morning, so I couldn't get on it. This is the first time I'm using a phone to get on StreamYard to do this. And I said, what's going on? I missed last week and I'm trying to get on today. to say something very important, and my laptop is messing up. How? I say I've got to find a way. I went on my phone, got on, signed on. I saw I could use the phone to do it. I was like, okay, I'm going to get on the phone and do it. So life is like that. Life is uncertain. So not everything. Learn to work with the certainty, the things that okay, this is how it's going to be. It happen like that. But also learn to work with the uncertainty. So when you plan something to be this way, it doesn't work that way. What's the plan B? What's the plan B? Always work for a plan B. A plan B will never go smoothly. A plan B means you should always prepare yourself to be unprepared. I don't know if you caught what I just said. Prepare yourself to be unprepared. Now you might ask, how do you prepare yourself to be unprepared? Now, an example of preparing yourself to be unprepared is when you intentionally, right, do something without being prepared. It's a muscle you have to build because someday you'll find yourself in that situation where you need to do it unprepared. If you've prepared before by doing things while you're unprepared, it becomes easy because you just tap into that muscle memory of the previous time that you did it and you go for it when you need it. It might be something that gives you a job. It might be something that opens an opportunity for you to like, okay, go off, act now. Like, oh, you freeze. No. But if you prepared before for an unprepared situation, you just go. You just do it. So it is important for us to master that and to be able to get back on track. Get back on track. I am going to at some point I'm going to I think maybe next week or the week after, I'm going to talk about something that we all need to master. It's called Defo Compre. Defo Compre is discipline, focus, consistency, and it now give you predictable results. So that's Defo Compre. That's what's needed for success in life, in all aspects of your life. But along the line, the challenge with that Defo Compre, which is discipline, focus, consistency, the challenge is the consistency. So sometimes you try to be consistent, but you can't be consistent. That's where this topic comes in. When you drop the ball, get back on it again so that you keep going until you master consistency. That is when discipline and focus becomes a habit. You want to get to a state where discipline and focus becomes a habit for you, right? That's when you get to the result. But along the line, if you can't be consistent, don't beat yourself up. Don't kill yourself because, oh, you cannot be consistent. No. Pick the ball right up, get back on it. It's like someone running a marathon. I think I've seen a video of a little girl. I think was it a marathon or thereabout, or was it skating? I've seen not just one video, several videos. And as they were going on the race, that person that was leading fell. So every other person overtaked that person. Instead of remaining there and crying that, oh, I missed my step, I fell. They instantly picked themselves up and continued. They were way behind. The others were ahead of them. But guess what? They kept going, caught up with some, overtake some. And I think there was one I saw just at the end of the race. That person that fell overtook the last person and won the race. So you see, that's an example of how the importance of getting back up, right? Getting back instantly and doing it. Continue. Get back up. You miss that one that you haven't done. Get back, go back, get back to it again. Continue. Carry it on. You know, I have talked about getting back up and go again, get back up when you fail, get back up, go again. I was doing this men's mental health mandate before, and I stopped for a period of time. When I mean period of time, it wasn't even 1 day or 2 days or 1 week. It was years, 3 years. I stopped. But the last message that I gave before I stopped was, if you stop something, if you fail, get back, go again. It doesn't matter how long, get back, go again. And that was exactly the message that spoke to me, that made me decide to say, you know what, I need to get back and do this again. But I only dropped the ball once, and I was like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Before I knew it, once became 3 years. Hmm. Then I realized the importance of getting back up almost immediately. Otherwise, you're going to lose the race. Like the many videos that we see online, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. You see those videos. So live in the reality of that video. It plays out in your life as well. Do something, right? You can't get it, you miss out, you miss it. Go again. Go again until you start getting it right. Right? Go again. And one key to be able to go again is the fact that remember that you have to do some things in certainty and you have to do some things in the uncertainty. So, which means certainty means you're prepared. You there's an expected result. This is how it's going to be. There's a structure to it. Yeah. Then uncertainty means anything can happen. There's no structure. You're not prepared. Just go. The goal is to just take action. Just do it. Just speak. Just be yourself. Unprepared. Off the cuff. Table topics. Just hit it. Just go for it. So that's the goal, and I think it's a powerful message because although this is the second time I'm giving this type of message, and I think it can never be too much. This message can never be too much. It's something that needs to be repeated. People need to really understand the symmetrics or the dynamics of getting back on to things, get it back on target, get it back to the flow as soon as possible. That topic, that message is kind of different from this, but it's the same. It's the same. I mean, the way I delivered it is different, but it's the same message in total. Even the videos, it's all the same message. Understand that life is not a linear process where one leads to the other. No, life can be non-linear most times. It can go smoothly, at the same time, it can go very rough, like a roller coaster, up, down, up, down. Get used to the two systems, the linear, which is certain, and the non-linear, which is uncertain. So prepared and unprepared. There's so much power in being unprepared, just doing something being unprepared. Do you know how much comfort and freedom I feel just sitting down to just speak about a topic without having to try to think and remember the lines? I have no lines written out. I have no script written out. I am just speaking. Imagine the amount of freedom that I have just to talk, open my mouth. I have never been that kind of person that could just speak freely. Before I speak, I will process and think about it, think about the lines, think about the person's response. That whole process of thinking about what I will say, what would be the person's response? If the person say this, then what would I now how would I now respond? Will make me not even open my mouth at all. This has been happening to me longest of time from when I was a kid. It stopped me from having a voice. It stopped me from having an opinion. It stopped me from speaking, right? It stopped me from doing a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I won't say stop. It stole my voice away from me. So, if there's nothing you take out of this message today, take this out. There's power in being prepared. Learn to be prepared. And in some situation, prepare yourself to be unprepared, which means intentionally do something without being prepared. Just do it as spontaneously, off the cuff, as it just comes. Just do it. Just talk. Right? Just talk. Like you're talking. Sometimes when you have a gist with a friend, how does it go? You guys will gist and gist and gist and gist and gist and gist and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Do you prepare for those conversations? It's the same thing. Just go like you're gisting with a friend. Go sit down, have a conversation with a friend. And I bet you're going to have fun. It was like speaking to yourself on the mirror. But sometimes you speak to yourself on the mirror, you laugh at yourself. That's the fun in it. So go unprepared and catch some fun while you're doing it. It is a very powerful tool. So catch this tool today to help you with your mental health. Learn to be prepared, right? Learn to be unprepared. Practice unpreparedness so that as soon as you drop the ball on anything, get back on it immediately. The overarching topic for today is to get back on the ball. Get back on it, get back to taking action immediately. If you miss something once, don't miss it twice. Get back as soon as possible. One of the ways to get back is to learn that sometimes you need to be prepared, sometimes you need to be unprepared. So once you want to get back and you're not prepared, just go, just do it. Just know that you've done it. Maybe the next one you can be prepared. Just do it, just go, just talk, just show up. That's it. So I don't intend to keep this long today. We've stayed over 20 minutes. So thank you very much for being with me here today. Endeavor to share this message with a brother, 2 brothers, 3 brothers, your father, your uncle, your in-law, father-in-law, whoever it is, even your enemy. Share it with them. A man that needs to hear this out there. Because as men, we need to start holding our hands. We need to start supporting each other. We need to start engaging each other. That is why this platform was open. Share this to at least 3 men that you know that will need this. They need to hear this. You heard the message. If it's blessed you in one way or the other, think of someone like you out there, minimum 3, that you think this message would bless, and send the message out to them. As you do so, may God richly bless, not breast, bless and reward you in Jesus' name. Amen. Now, enjoy the rest of your day. As you're driving home, drive safe. As you're going back to work from your lunch break, do walk safe so that you can get home safely. God bless you, and I'll catch you next week. Bye for now.